Hey guys, Aaron Kurtz here, and I want to talk about a practice that we can call a meditation that you can use to detach yourself from all the resistance that we have built up over the years to repress our emotions and to just push away feelings. Okay, so these are automatic behaviors, these connections our brain is doing, and so as we become aware of the ways that we are repressing emotions through these personality characteristics, maybe how we communicate with other people, we can start to release and let go of some of these things, which will naturally bring up emotions, right? If you're used to pleasing people a lot by doing certain things for them or saying certain things, communicating, you stop doing that, and you start sitting with some of that discomfort, it's going to come up, right? So those are ways you can bring up discomfort. From a meditation standpoint, we are choosing to give ourselves a dedicated time where you're going to sit comfortably. This can be done in a chair, just sit comfortably in a chair, and you're going to be with what is in your body. So this is where you want to bring in mindfulness techniques. And those of us with OCD anxiety, we are piss poor at mindfulness. This is part because when you are repressing emotions, when you have all these built up tactics for the brain to not feel, you are so disconnected. You need to be disconnected from your body to not allow certain emotions to come up, right? So we have to relearn this. This is something you already had early on in your life. We have to relearn it by learning to become aware of the sensations and the feelings, emotions in our body. So doing that in a seated position, become aware of what you feel. Now you could do this when you are triggered. Say you have a certain thought, intrusive thought, or a certain memory that's coming up. Okay, learning to detach, let go of the mental story that is bringing up and it's going, ruminating in your head. Learning the skill of letting go of that whole mental dialogue and battle you're doing, that's all resistance. Learning to take your attention off it, bring it into what is that making you feel like in your body, okay? Do you feel it in your stomach? What does that feel like? Do you feel it in your head? What's the feeling, the sensations? And then just being with it, just keeping your attention in that space of your body. It's a skill. And there's different things we can do with learning how to, if you look at body scans, which is a really good practice of just noticing the sensations starting your feet, working up to the knees, the hips, your stomach, chest, shoulders, head, noticing sensations in those areas, okay? That's mindfulness, is bringing your attention into your body. Okay, you have to force yourself to do this because the automatic processes are trying to take you away from it, okay? So you're being with these emotions. Now, this is a key thing here is we're not doing this meditation to feel better. You may feel good at sometimes doing this, but that's just because whatever is there is good. But to get to that place, a lot of times it's gonna be a lot of discomfort, a lot of uncomfortable feelings because, again, these are emotions and feelings that we have been stuffing down, and now we're actually giving them attention, giving them space to come up and be. So it's gonna be uncomfortable, that's the point. And you really, we're learning to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So we're not trying to do anything. A lot of times they call this meditation a letting go meditation because we're letting go of our attachments to these sensations and feelings and emotions. But that can be misleading because we're not actually doing anything besides just putting our attention into our body and our feelings. It will release as you let those emotions go. They will go on out, but we're not making it do that. We're letting it be as they are without judgment. And so that is what it is. You can do this not just in a standalone session where you're sitting for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or longer, but you can do this throughout the day, detaching from your mental stories and coming in and just allowing those feelings to be there at work, with friends, with family, doing this or that, okay? This standalone kind of, we call it a meditation, but being with like a session where you're doing this intentionally is really helpful. I found the mornings to be helpful. So it kind of programs and sets your brain to kind of be in that mode the whole day. But again, the goal is not to feel good while doing it. It's just to be with what is there. In my experience, a lot of times, especially starting out, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be a lot of pain. It's not going to feel good, but it will begin to feel right. That makes sense. The pain and the ugliness will begin to feel right. Like I'm doing the right thing, and it feels good as it moves on out. And so, let me know in the comments how this goes for you. If you have any questions about this technique. You can also search for more of this somewhere else called letting go technique. Letting go meditation is a way to put it. It's a very mindful way of giving space for these emotions to be there so the energy can then move on out. Okay, and we're developing new patterns in our brain, new wiring towards our feelings and emotions. So please subscribe to the channel and like this video if it's helped you out. Thanks guys.